Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DK64 Randomizer Season 4 Winners Finals. Here we go. It's a best of 3 and they're tied 1-1, so the winner advances to Grand Finals, and the loser goes down to the loser's bracket to face somebody I dare not spoil because I don't even know. In fact, we may not even be able to know. I think there's still another match for the way. I don't know. It's crazy down there. You don't want to be down there. You want to win this one right now and go on to Grands. It'll be a banger. We got CharlesJarls, who I spelled wrong. That's killer. And JimJam. CharlesJarls. JimJam. Put an extra E in there. That's crazy. Fun stuff. I am LaRock. I will be on the mic for you this evening, and I'm joined by one Verdant Ash. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. It's a good time to be in the donk community, and we got lots of good things. Everything's coming up donk, man. And
DK64 100 years. DK64 Randomizer.com 100 years. 100 years. DK64 Randomizer.com. It's coming.
Randomizer.com.
You already know it. You know it. The good word is that we've got DK64 Randomizer on GDQ coming up in January. Exciting times. Make sure you tune into that whenever we figure out when that is. Exciting stuff. We got Kuiper don't care. That guy. And Connor75, he's a beast. He might still be in the tournament. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna say, because I don't even want to spoil matches. Fun stuff.
I know the answer, and I also will not say because I do not wish to spoil matches.
There you go. More to talk about in the future, though. Tonight, we've got winners finals to resolve. JimJam takes game 1, Charles takes game 2, forcing a deciding game 3, and here we are with this. Whatever this start is.
This is a fast start. This is a really fast start. Coconut for Donkey. JimJam's been the one saying, thanks, Coconut, for ruining another Season 4 seed. Well, Coconut can't ruin your Season 4 seed this time, JimJam. No excuses this time around. No excuses.
No. These Coconut haters, they're all doomers. They're Coconut doomers. They will look at Coconut and be like, how did Coconut ruin the seed? They will not ask if Coconut ruined the seed. They just already know the seed is ruined, and they find a way to make Coconut make it work. But Coconut
also, did Nintendo Sarah roll this seed?
Oh, of course. I mean, you already knew there was a slime there.
Blue slime, yeah, blue slime.
It's the way of the world.
On top of it, we got Chimpy Charge, which honestly has been weirdly strong this season. Like, Season 3, I felt like Chimpy Charge was such a dead move, and Season 4, I have seen so many Chimpy Charge checks be Way of the Horde, it's crazy.
And I've not seen so many, so I don't know. It kind of comes and goes. The high variance item, because, like, the checks it's there for, you're not really skipping charge for all
Always need.
Yeah.
Yep.
I struggle to think of anything you can skip charge for. Maybe like some ungodly metal or something. I don't know. We'll see. But it's nice to have, I suppose. All the other red vials are pretty fire. The spring is garbage, but pretty useful. Let's see, we're missing Funky.
I can see a meme in my head. It's you saying all the red vials are fire except you, Spring. No one likes you, and the Simeon Springs in the corner going, oh man.
They don't know that I'm needed for upper cabin again.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The one scary check. Every time you see Spring Way of the Horde, you go, please don't be that one. Please don't be that one. Please don't be that one.
Whatever. Yada. Missing Funky. That's not so bad.
Funky's one of the better Kongs to be missing. I prefer Candy, but Cranky's way worse. So
it goes. But all I got to work with, and they are off. Bang.
Off we go.
Yeah, their timer's actually linked, so I could call that reasonably well, even though I was mildly caught off guard as usual. Nevertheless.
JimJam, that banana color is atrocious. Did anyone else see that gray banana? I hate it.
Well, Charles has a cyan, and JimJam's got a muted cyan. They're kind of on the same thing, but one of them looks fake. There she goes.
They both look bad, is what we're saying.
Early Helm order check. What do we got? Tiny Chunky? Okay, well, we have none of those. Well, we had none of anything, but here we are.
And Isles is basically nothing. I wonder if we'll see Charles check the sprint cage, because we have DK.
Did he 5-door ship? Interesting. We can get in a force, so off we go. These little mills. They'll start.
That's a key. Charge needed. Charge required. Already. Look at that.
We got a winch.
I told you.
We got a winch key. We need charge. We need a gun of some sort and a guitar. Logically, it expects peanut, but any gun will do.
Yeah, we have everything we need for that to do that, except for guitar, which we also know we need anyway for Diddy 5 door ship. So honestly, that could be like key 4 or key 5, like something for like early level access. Yeah.
Again, it still logically requires peanuts, so you're not getting away without it. It's all lowlands into a bunch of stuff.
That was Japes lowlands to 1 Diddy and free Kongs. So we have a Diddy phase.
Wow. Interesting. I mean, that could easily be your peanuts and Japes.
Yeah.
And put key 1 on the winch. That's very true. Pretty easy.
Lock it in, no doubt.
No, we've only seen one lobby. Oh, wow. Oh, Vial in the Dark Rafters. And it's yellow, so you really want it.
What is that?
Charles got it? He did not got it. Ungot. Do the long jump. Get to there-ish. Coconut to work your way around. As long as you don't burn all your ammo, you might want that for balloons. Careful.
If this is an important vial again, that will be 3 things that guitar locks that are all important.
Yeah? Oh, it was clear. It's barrel throwing. Wow.
Oh.
Interesting. And strong Kong. Okay, there's a 2-pack. 2-pack of potions and Dark Rafters. I hope you enjoy your blind Dark Rafters. You might want both of those.
4 things behind guitar.
Strong Kong isn't particularly massive, but you can skip a lot of the stuff.
Barrels
but
can be.
It's nice to know about at least. Alright, James, it's your turn to do Dark Rafters. Good luck. Never an adventure. They're trading off. Charles off to the Thorn bar, and JimJam's got his Dark Rafters to deal with.
I think if you do, if you get Forest level 1, you spawn over here. You see this, you have to do it. It's just required.
Charles got Strong Kong. He's definitely going in there.
Oh yeah.
He's not even thinking about it. But there's nothing in there, so points moot.
I'm glad there are other people who do the same thing that I do in Dark Rafters.
Oh, going all
because
the way around.
I hate. Yeah. Just use your gun, go all the way around.
You're out of bullets, buddy. You got 1 jump to make. Got it. Nice.
You got it.
Easy money. And big reward. I mean, doing it that way, it looks slower, but it's probably faster than falling off and having to reset, so I'll give him that.
That's become my logic on it. Like, that first long jump you always do, you get yourself on the pathway, and then you just use your gun to go over, because the idea of, like, that second jump, if you miss that, it's like, okay, I have to start all over again. It just feels slow. Way better to just get yourself to a point where you feel comfortable you can jump to it by using your gun, especially with DK or Twirl.
Slightly faster Dark Rafters gets JimJam out of the mills faster, but Charles is going to do the bonus barrel. Makes a lot of sense. Early GBs are pretty solid. It's like way out of logic, but who cares? Okay, it's not a way out of logic, it's 1 move. What do you got for us, Funky? What's going on over here? We got a door, we got... nothing.
We don't have a Funky. He can't tell us any... Well, we can find out where he is.
I'd like to see what his wares are. Ooh.
Potion on the dirt!
Potion on the beanstalk dirt. Keep that in mind.
Watch that be guitar, and we have a massive shockwave gigapath.
That's another charge.
That's a second charge. That's a second charge thing.
Wow.
I'm a witch. That's all it is. I'm a witch. I'm a witch.
Where's Funky? Where are you at, buddy? He's in Isles somewhere.
Isles.
Oh, could be wood.
Oh, so probably right there then, right?
Could be Aztec lobby. That makes things nice and simple. But when have things ever been nice and simple? Easy to pencil in early, but can't be too hasty here.
A couple times. Every now and again when someone puts up like a 120, 118.
Twirl's also really easy to cut, so you gotta be on the lookout for a bait twirl.
Yeah, the ability to skip a path thing or something.
Trying to figure out what Funky is needed for. Like if Funky sells you key 1 or something, then you can be like, what's going on with those lowlands? I don't know. Not sure I like what I'm seeing here.
JimJam ran past that ammo refill around the warp pad he touched, and I don't know why. That's he used all his ammo.
He's actually out. That's crazy. And running into Funky.
Yeah, he's straight up out.
You don't get a refill if Funky isn't there, so he didn't get nothing. You can't like raid his wares. Only Funky is intelligent enough to actually, you know, correctly give you the correct munitions. Even though in theory he's kind of giving you like munitions that just contain everything, so he's just kind of giving you like a grab bag, I guess. I don't really think about it, but like every ammo crate has to contain like 5 coconuts, 5 peanuts, 5 grapes, 5 feathers, and 5 pineapples, which makes it like kind of a huge crate, right? Like the ammo crates are way smaller than they ought to be, right? I'm wild lap tangent, but they're about to climb the mushroom, so I'm allowed to go. I'm allowed to say whatever I want because this is dead air.
Sorry, my brain filled that with 55 coconuts, 55 peanuts, 55 grapes.
A number 6 with extra cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is what climbing a mushroom will do to you. And that mushroom, that bounce didn't play nice for Charles, so.
And the worst part is you just have to take the mushroom climb here. It's level 1. I mean, yes, we found barrels and strong Kong, but strong Kong is kind of a weak move. Barrels doesn't do a whole lot, and you really need to pick up like these 2 medals, right? Coconut logically gives you the donkey medal, and Diddy's medal is like so weirdly like with its logic, like a couple different moves gives it to you. You kind of just gotta do both, I think, honestly.
I think someone could make the case, probably incorrectly make the case, if you knew it was Japes level 3 and you knew you could get in, you could leave and go to Japes. I think you could make the case. I think that's a little crazy, but like I think you could like make the argument that like your next point of progression could well be find your peanuts in Japes and you should not be here because you might get a Kong off the peanuts or something.
Let's say that you go to level 1 and you enter that lobby to get the lobby item, and it's Japes, and you have to turn around because it says Japes has a door cost of like 4, right?
Well, presumably
and now you have 4 GBs.
You wouldn't do that now, but like knowing the information that they have, with the information that they have, you would never do that. But if at the start of the seed you checked lobby 3, you saw that Japes is like it costs 3 to get in. You're Charles, you have 3 GBs going to the mushroom area. You might go to Japes first. I think that's a little bit crazy, but waiting until you have like Chunky to climb the mushroom is like pretty good, and climbing the mushroom instantly with Rocket Barrel if you don't have Chunky is like way better. So
yeah, I don't disagree with this logic. I could see myself pulling it off. It's under that option of like quote suboptimal plays, which like in a 1v1 sometimes making a suboptimal play can be the optimal play because your opponent doesn't make that move and then you get a slightly like, variable path over them, especially if you feel like they're mechanically like faster than you and you want to just like get that space over them. But I think overall it's more right just to climb. What is this?
We know the bean is dead, but like the bean's right there. Like you had to climb the mushroom. What are we talking about here? It had to be done.
Smile. Bean dead gets left behind to rot. Oh baby, this is the best timeline.
It's devastating. The bean is in trouble. Okay, well if you're also gonna like flip up here and like steal the rocket barrel reward, then all right. There's just too much up on this mushroom to not climb. I don't know. I think maybe I'm just kind of going crazy, but like you have to make the case to not climb the mushroom because like what else are you gonna talk about? They're just gonna take like a minute to climb the mushroom, and here we are. Tough jump here though.
This backflip can be a little annoying. You really want to take it from more of a left to right angle than JimJam is currently doing, but he'll get it either way.
Yeah, Charles got some like second try or so. GB. He's not interested in that one. He took the one out of the Thorn barn, but he's not feeling that one.
Yeah, and JimJam makes, I think, very arguably the right call. After you fail a trick like 5 or 6 times, you just decide not worth it anymore. Don't waste your time. Save your mental bandwidth. Don't tilt, and just move on. Right?
It's way out of logic. If Rocket Barrel turns up later, it's gonna get hinted because it's on the path to DK64. So you're just not worried about it. You got 2 rainbow coins climbing the mushroom. I love that. I love that a lot. Those are big numbers, and I think Charles is gonna convert that into a GB on Cranky here. I think. It cost 6. Well, look, it's Japes and it costs 3.
Yeah, it kind of had to be.
Yeah.
2 of the GBs, 2 of the 5 GBs that Coconut to the same thing that Lowlands is to. That's interesting.
Yeah, because it's probably just opening one of the cages. Like
Donkey Cage, right? Donkey Cage is the one that's on Lowlands.
Yeah,
Diddy Cage is on yeah.
So you put Peanut there. That's pretty good. Actually, could be guitar still.
Could be Peanut. Could be like Guitar, shockwave. Done enough things for guitar. Ooh, what is that? Red potion or yellow potion? Blast. Okay. What was I gonna say?
Do I like
oh
the
yeah,
training grounds or Japes here? I think I kind of like training grounds here. I feel like skipping aisles cranky is like kind of risky. Oh wow, 2 potions here, and you can buy one of them.
Yeah. I like checking the Japes lobby to see if it's like at the right GB number. You know what I mean? Because like 3 GBs. 3 GBs sort of feels like the right number, but even then, it's like how many GBs were in the whole one? Like you need like maybe one more to be logically available, right?
Logically, it was 3 for 3 actually, which is still doable.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's still that's still workable. Depending on the rounding, and there could be another one in the form of like a boss goal or something.
Right.
That, like,
yeah.
You're not gonna do like ever. Or that blueprint you're not turning in.
Because, well, yeah, that blueprint actually might make it better. Because, like, 2 of those GBs that Charles has over JimJam right now are both out of logic on a rocket. So, yeah. Vines and something else. So.
What's the other one?
Yeah, the Vines one is one, and then... Actually, where did the other one come from?
He's manifested a golden banana somehow. He's crazy. The aura of CharlesJarls is impossible. Nothing fancy on the fairy in the back. That'd be a coconut check, but no dice. Coconut out on the path to a ton of things, actually. My guess is it locks like diving or something, and that kind of like kickstarts your seed. 1 potion R&D, sure.
Oh, right. JimJam didn't buy one from Forrest Cranky because he didn't have enough money. He checked the DK potion first. It was 6 coins to buy. He only had 5.
Because
and then Charles bought it afterwards. So.
He converted the 2 rainbow coins he found in the mushroom, and there's a 3rd one in the storming tunnel too. That's crazy. Yeah, they're rich now. Definitely worth buying that one off Cranky, but I mean, it's entirely possible you have to go back to Forest for some reason and take a little pit stop at Cranky, pick up 1 or 2. I think might have been another one for Chunky or something. Oh, there's a potion for Chunky here. Whoa. Is that my first look?
Yes.
You always gotta note down the potions on shopkeepers, because like that's like those are the #1 potions that get missed like consistently. If you don't write down the potions you find on a shopkeeper, you will blow up. Not through your not of your own volition either. You will just want to explode. Oh, what is that?
Is this diving?
God, it's the diving. Okay.
It is. Okay. All right. So here's the really interesting part about that. We're probably seeing Galleon level 4 as a result of this, right?
Gotta be, right? And it's accessible like right now, because there's like there's no diving checks here, unless it's a bonus.
Not in here or Forest, and we're really like are looking at this like what level could possibly show up otherwise for what we need. Oh, okay. Well, I was about to say, or a key could just show up, but that's key 7. That doesn't open any levels, so
yeah,
logic still remains.
Well, on top of all that, we're out of hints for other keys, so like we need more hint doors before we can get any other keys. Because like if we've seen all the keys up to this point, if we've seen all the hint doors up to this point, you can't get a key that isn't hinted yet, functionally. Oh, there's a blue potion there on the Diddy one too. Nice. Did you reset? Oh, I think JimJam reset the timer on like going into a TNS or something.
Yeah, he might have.
Very clever.
Oh no, yeah.
That's very clever.
Oh, come on.
You are getting ahead of yourself. You are getting ahead of yourself.
I want it.
No. Stop that. Stop that.
I'm an addict. I'm an addict with it.
No, you're getting cheeky. We're not getting cheeky here. We are only reasonable solves allowed. And it's very funny coming out of my mouth, but it's very funny coming out of my mouth, but I will not be taking questions at this time.
I will accept that the person that finally made you have to be like, no, only reasonable solves is my sickness with regards to the rabbit. That's fine.
Oh, look, the llama's dead. Look at what you've done. You've slain a llama. That's unbelievable.
Good. Nah, actually, I like the llama. Llama's cool. Llama can stay.
That's looking pretty
SO
good for
to
diving.
8 Diddy and Kongs.
No, but that can't be diving.
Doesn't match with diving. So it's gonna be like the blast course behind Coconut and Blast for seal, or it could be like the little like a splat.
I think it's just the Cactus, most likely.
It could be either one of them.
I guess it could be the seal. I didn't think about that. That doesn't require diving.
Yeah.
With the water starting up.
Oh no. Just kidding. Coconut itself was hinted to 1 Diddy and Kongs, and that thing's the 8 Diddy Kongs. So and we need Coconut to be able to do the thing. So no, it just has to be a diving list check on the outskirts path, and that just is basically just
one thing.
Just
exactly one
the guy.
thing.
He's just the guy. Just the man.
Kevin's distant cousin.
Kevin's distant cousin. I get accused of naming all of these idiot Kasplats, and I don't. I really don't.
Well, only Kevin has like really stood the test of time, but we'll see.
Well, no. One other one has.
Do enjoy
one other one has.
Cliff is a very good name too.
Alphonse is for me a forever name. I love that one.
All right. What's our level 4? It's got to be Galleon, right? It just can't be anything else.
It has to be. It just has to be, especially with that last hint we saw for Shipyard Outskirts. It
never mind. What do I know?
It's this. I mean, there is an item we can just cheat here.
It needs to be accessible basically, because like we need more hint doors to finally get hint for like a key 5, or maybe our guitar turns up off. If our guitar turns up, we can go get key 1 and forest probably. Hopefully that's key 1. Assuming that's key 1, that might not even be key 1. We don't even know.
That would be a very strange thing, because it would require Tiny and Twirl logically before we got there. So.
Well, it's probably not here, but like it could. Your Peanut and guitar could be like an Aztec or something. Coconut, or like diving lock in. I was gonna say Tiny Temple. How about Tiny Temple? We'd have to find Peanut though.
That makes sense. Yeah, sure.
No, it really doesn't, because we're looking for Peanut. That's on the path to DK rolling key 1, a theoretical key 1.
I will say.
And Peanut would need to be used to get into. Oh god.
I kind of almost thought we were going to see Peanut on Japes Diddy Medal, because Coconut and Diving were on the same path, and Coconut plus Diving gives Japes Diddy Medal.
And maybe we can start talking now.
Grape Shooter. Oh, baby! That's 2! That's 2, chat!
maybe we can start considering it. We can humor it a little bit. We have a Grape Way the Horde. What's going on here? Alright, we're in the back of Aztec. We got some action here. We can go. I think we can end up with Diddy's medal. We can definitely get DK's medal.
We have a Castle Shops to 1-8 Diddy and Kongs. That one has to be guitar, right? Because that matches up with diving and some other stuff, like outskirts. So like outskirts is probably Peanuts, and then this makes sense to me.
You think this
a little bit?
You think that's guitar? I don't know if that's guitar.
In the Castle Shops, maybe.
I don't know, because you have to combine it with whatever's in the outskirts, because the outskirts can't be locked by anything, because it has to be just the Kasplat. You have to combine it with something that you get out of the Castle Shops, so I think it could honestly be like anything, like pretty much.
Well,
it could be anything you combine with diving to get your Peanuts. So like Mini's a pretty good shout, I think.
Sure. I'm just saying that because we combine diving with guitar to be able to get the hinted Diddy 5-door ship.
Makes sense too, yeah. Guitar. Alright, Castle's running key 5. So
5. Okay, makes sense.
What level's Castle? Where's Castle?
Probably level 2. No, just kidding. Can't be. It has to be level 5. It has to be level 5. So key 4 will give us Castle.
Or where's key 4?
Because Castle locks key 1.
5-door temple.
That's a really better question.
What are we supposed to do?
Right on the temple itself.
The Llama's dead, the 5-door temple's dead.
This level's bad. I mean, hold on, this level's bad.
You might go in here for just like density, but like that's a rude hint. It's just like a no entry sign in the back of the temple. It's just like, no, don't go in here. It's just not worth it. Ain't nothing to be done here. I mean, I suppose that there's some fast rooms in here, and like Chunky's is just so good density that if you had Chunky, you'd probably do it anyway.
Yeah, I don't think you'd come back for it, but if you had Chunky, you would probably just do it for the 3 checks.
You get a blueprint. That's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I don't hate that. And then you just hit exit level and go to a better spawn. It's faster than walking over if you're making GB either way.
Oh, he saw that hint and did it anyway, and I think that's very reasonable. Maybe it's the Tunnels Kasplat, just has all our goods. Seriously though, we are running out of levels to get into. This is a little strange. Something needs to turn up here. There's gotta be like still like 1 or 2 more.
A shop, because we can't even get into Tiny Temple right now. So
yeah, no logical, or we can't even get in at all. There's not even a logical access problem. The problem I have with it is that there's a 3rd potion that Chunky buys. That's kind of funny. The problem I have with Tiny Temple is that if we're looking for something diving locked, what we're looking for that's diving locked is Peanut, and we only have Diddy for Tiny Temple checks. So Peanut is logically required to get into Tiny Temple. You've got like a circular logic here. It can't. It's never gonna be Peanut and Tiny Temple in that world. Okay, there we go. We found our T4. It's just on candy. All right, life is good. Nice and simple.
Yeah, we're basically running out of checks. It kind of had to be that, or maybe like this, like freeing the llama check that Charles is doing right now. That was like it. That was only ways it could be.
Yeah, just a dearth of information. We're about to be told what the llama is about to poop
Earl?
out.
Orb?
Is that another potion that's dirt locked?
That's a second shockwave lock potion, yeah.
Okay, now Shockwave's looking real good. Locking one thing is like, that could be junk. Locking two things is much more suspicious. That's gotta be something good.
You know, it could be shockwave on capital potions, right? That makes sense.
Yeah, that could totally work too. Here we go, now some action. Chunky can be found by Tiny and Japes, and we have, neither Tiny nor anything to work with in Japes. That's great.
Oh man, and all the Tiny checks in Japes are atrocious. Like Peanut plus Feather,
Did we get a
Feather
look?
plus Mini.
Did we get a look at that cage? I know Charles looked at it, but I didn't see it. So
I did. He's not on that cage.
Are you sure? We got snipers in chat saying yes.
100%.
We got snipers in chat saying yes.
100%.
Right.
He's not in the cage.
I can't go to the archives right now. Boop. Somebody confirm that.
I promise you on as a commentator.
The honor's on the line. This is important.
Yeah. It was. I recall it being a gold banana. I checked for it specifically because
you can fist fight OJ. It's fine.
Okay. The feather minigame barrel. Oh, that's fine. That could be it. I'm talking about the original cage, the coconut lock one.
Yeah, or I was thinking like peanut. The peanut feather one. I know Charles looked at, and I didn't.
Yeah,
look at
that
it.
one could be it. If that one's it, that's fine. But that's still like behind two guns.
I think that's the one OJ was talking about because Charles definitely looked at it. I didn't look at it at all. It's the peanut one. All right, there we go. Finally, thank you. All right, confusion averted. So probably peanut feather for Chunky, which makes a lot of sense because it's looking very likely that like peanut is on the path to Kong somehow. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Very nice.
What was that forest and beanstalk area hint, by the way?
I have no idea. Who cares? I'm just kidding. I definitely care. Hang on. Let's get the knowers.
One Diddy Kongs. Okay, so I'm telling you we're buying Shockwave in Castle Shops here.
Yeah,
like
I mean, that's pretty much set in stone at this point as far as I'm concerned. But then you have to do Shockwave plus, or diving plus whatever you get off Shockwave, I guess. You have to combine those somehow. Huh, this is getting weird. A crown for a king. Excellent.
Well, we know that we're getting key 5 in surroundings here somewhere, so it's probably like, it could just be guitar, right?
I guess. I mean, the seeds are just gonna blow up in a moment, so that's good. You get access to 2 more levels. One of them is Galleon that definitely has your sauce in the outskirts. Well, actually, that might not be soon. Actually, you can put off the outskirts for a while, I suppose. Okay, what I want to know is what are our other 2K rule phases? We have no idea. DK phase feels pretty likely.
If guitar shows up at any point on this one Diddy Kong's path, we know there's no Linky phase because Barrels was behind guitar.
I blinked and missed that hint too. What was that? Oh
Linky by Donkey in Caves.
He's found by Donkey in Caves. Oh, jeez.
And we also have a cabin to free Kongs hint somewhere. So probably like Bongos is on the path to free Kongs. That would make sense to me.
Why would Bongos be that? You'd have to find the Bongos in the cabins area.
Yeah, exactly.
You think Bongos is just gonna be there? He's probably Bongos locked, but I think it's more like
I think Bongos.
I think it's more likely you get like a feather in the cabin area or something.
It could be feather just for Chunky, yeah. Okay.
There's just too much Bongos locked stuff in the cabins. I don't know. But it could also just be on like a spot. It could be anything. So who knows?
It could also be homing cabins to do Donkey's 5-door cabin.
Why not? Why not? Let's just make it awful. There you go. My eyes are just clearly not functional today because I didn't get a look at that barrel across the chasm.
It was nothing. It was a nothing.
Lock it. Brain on. Wait, no. The brain is on. The brain is fine. It's the eyes.
Lock in for rabbit race. That's what we need.
Aztec Shop's Chunky phase.
Aztec
okay.
Shop's the Chunky phase. Okay.
So Aztec Chunky Cranky has a potion, so that's probably just like one of the Chunky phase moves. That's good.
Probably just Hunky.
Best shot is Hunky, but could well be Peanut, could well be gone, or Punch could be gone. Punch would be nice because that would kill a lot of checks, basically. I guess you would maybe be chasing down Punch checks for other ChunkyCarol moves, but yeah, I don't know.
All right.
That seems kind of
for the first and most important time, JimJam, I'm going to need you to watch out. JimJam, watch out, please. Don't die. He knows if he dies in a blast course on stream when I'm commentating, he's not gonna hear the end of it.
He's got it. He's got it. He's clean.
He got it.
No worries. He was never in doubt. All good. Charles with an interesting tactical drop there. I'm pretty sure that was not a fall. I'm pretty sure that was intentional. He's got his... He's broken out the map of Castle and is going exactly where he wants to be. Going into the tree almost entirely for this metal. I mean, you get a look at this, you get a look at tree sniping, but I don't know.
You also get the kill with the splat, which is a perfectly in-logic check right now. I don't hate it.
I forgot about the fairy, too. It's garbage in here. It's really unfortunate. It's better than I thought it was. I'll give that some credit.
Yeah, it's two quick checks and a way to complete Donkey's Medal that doesn't make you feel like you're running all over the place. I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
All right, well, if you're gonna take this bridge anyway, then what are we doing here? No slam. Just kidding. We started with a slam. I made that up. That's hype.
Oh wait, yeah.
I love making stuff up.
Skipped the slam checks.
Oh my god, he did. He ran through this. He ran through Donkey Dungeon. Or he ran right by the dungeon and didn't even look at this. That's scary because this check loves to have something awful that will just ruin your life if it's good. Just a GB.
Not today.
Stay humble. Okay, there's our key 3.
Aztec CB's a 3.
Huh. I bet that's on the boss. I said it. I had to say it.
Mad Jack. Mad Jack for key 3.
Well, I mean, we know Mad Jack gets his Twirl, right? So, or we know Mad Jack needs Twirl. Well, there's our Hunky, so we're not buying that.
All right, it's gone. It's gone. The thing probably.
There you go. I mean, that's great. We need that, so that's fantastic. Funky sells another potion.
That's a potion.
Another 2 potions. Tiny Temple's foolish. Are you kidding me?
Aztec is such a bad level, bro.
He sold a donkey potion, and was it a chunky potion, I think?
Yeah, he sells a donkey potion and a chunky potion.
I think it was a chunky potion as well. That's crazy.
But not on this shop. It was on a different shop, right? I think only saw.
No, I think this shop had. Okay, just the one.
No, just a banana.
That's the only.
But he does sell. He does sell another potion somewhere else.
That's the only thing we've seen off Funky. Level 7 Galleon. Can we get in here? This might be interesting. I don't know if this is actually. Okay, it's very interesting. All right.
Okay, hi Monkey. All right. I mean.
All right. Let's talk.
You go back for that castle shops, right? You just go. That's the item you need. Castle shops.
Oh, it is. You're totally right. Oh dear. Because that's the only thing we sell in the
Funky.
shops.
Go buy your potion, JimJam. Thank you.
This doesn't like Galleon doesn't feel like it's the hit because what are you gonna get out of this? You might get something on the Cactus spot that you could combine with whatever you get out of this shop. Actually, I don't know. I feel like going to the Cactus spot is pretty good because it's a sure thing. Like it's 100% on this Cactus spot.
Yeah, it does have to be right there. So yeah. I'm okay with that one. Oh, also, did anyone see what exactly that path to only Kong's hint was? Where was that one? The Galleon lobby hint?
Main aisle.
Main aisle.
Which is weird.
Oh.
I suppose it could be like shockwave locked. That would make a lot of sense.
Coconut too as well.
We've already seen the coconut.
But also we know this isn't shockwave in this shop because it's bought by Donkey and only Donkey and not a share potion. So what is this? Is this guitar?
Probably guitar. Guitar makes a lot of sense. And then with the guitar, you take that to Galleon. All right, you know maybe the castle shop is better first if you think it's guitar.
Yeah, if you know for a fact it's not shockwave and it could be guitar now, it actually cuts down on a trip, which makes sense.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense. I think you could. I was making the case for Galleon because like it's kind of the sure thing, and it didn't have to be guitar, but it is.
It's guitar. It's guitar. It's guitar.
Keep it simple. Life is good. Nice. Okay, so now your Galleon trip is looking a lot better. Diving plus guitar will get you probably peanuts. No, probably shockwave actually, and then shockwave gets you peanuts somewhere, and then you go get key 1 in forest. Boom. We've been
That's a name I haven't seen in a while. Is that Flare in the chat? I didn't realize we were dragging Flare into the tournament watching. How you doing? How you doing there?
Yeah, guitar is certainly doing some work. We know it's Way of the Horde for the winch, for starters, because the winch has a key. Probably key 1 at this point. It's got to be key 1 at this point. I'd be shocked if it wasn't.
Has to be key 1.
It actually has to be key 1. It can't be anything else now.
Yeah.
And then the Diddy 5-door ship here is going to be something good. Probably Shockwave. I think that
Shockwave
lines up way too well. I struggle to think of anything else it could be because we still need that potion on. We still need that beanstalk potion. Aztec Diddy Metal. That might be our key 3. I like that.
That's key 3.
That was a lobby 6 dive for factory.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Is there a way to get Aztec Diddy Metal without using Peanuts? Peanuts is required for all methods, right?
Oh, it is. But...
So it absolutely cannot be key 3.
Oh. What are we doing here? Is it Rocket Barrel? Is it Feather?
Or that's the other option. It could be that it's Rocket Barrel on the other way, right?
Feather would be diabolical. That's a great.
Oh no! But we haven't seen a. We'd have to see a hint that says like 1-3 Diddy in order for that to be key 3 because Peanuts is always required for key 1 in that winch. So maybe we'll see a hint like that, but as it stands right now, it's something else, right? There's 2 things on Aztec medals, maybe.
Oh my god, Tiny can be found by Linky and Galleon. This is crazy. So you know you get Linky first, and then Chunky, and then Tiny. Or no, you get Linky first, then Tiny, then Chunky, in that order. So Caves is really interesting, which means we really want that key 1 now.
Yeah.
So you want to like try and like manage your routes such that you end up prioritizing key 1 and then ending up in caves with a quorum of stuff to try and pull Tiny out of caves somewhere. Sprint is an excellent pickup for that because that covers the beetle race. Tomato is fine. Trombone would be a nice pickup as well, but you have to make do without it. It could well be Trombone now on the Aztec Metal.
Yeah, I was gonna say I really want to see Trombone on one of these 2 things that we're going towards doing, and that way when you pick up Lanky on your Kong Pass stuff, it just lets you do Rabbit Race.
This is a really okay. Calm down. This is
I got him, chat. I got him for a while. I sounded just reasonable enough for a while that I reeled him in.
She was cooking
for Rabbit Race.
She was cooking, but it wasn't the seed. She was cooking me.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. Whew. But it does fit Feather is the thing. Feather on Rabbit does fit.
Shut up. Let's get some juicy info. Mushroom Inside's key 8.
GMI to 8. Interesting. Okay. Wait a minute.
That's like O-stand, pineapple, or worse. Let's just say worse. We got the pineapple too off of I think like a cranky or something. So
it was Isles
cranky.
Diddy
right?
potion.
Still another potion.
Isles
Oh
cranky.
my god. Chunky is so important too, and you know you get Chunky last, and Chunky buys 3 potions. It's crazy.
The only reason why it's not likely to be COL is if one Diddy Kongs does refer to Peanuts in any way and not Rocket Barrel, it can never ever be Checkup Legends.
Right, that would
because
never
of
align.
the lack of 8.
All right, so is it this idiot? No, not the seal. Can we get a bottle of grog? A banana?
Oh, just kidding. Coconut is also hinted to not 8, so it can't be Checkup Legends or Spare.
We knew it wasn't the seal. We knew it was the cactus the whole time. Rein it in. Can you sell him medals? We don't want any. It could have just been independently grog. That would have been hype. We love our grog, don't we?
Yeah, we love an independent grog.
Let's take a look at this cactus. What do you got for us, bud? Whatever this is definitely our hinted item. So, running theory is
this one is
Rocket Barrel feels pretty good.
8. Yeah, say 8 Diddy and Kongs feels like Rocket Barrel.
Okay,
right?
a boss is a crazy check here. I'm not.
No. He thought it was a hint door, couldn't see it, and couldn't turn away in time. He just got sucked in.
you can out of her disaster. Unlucky. All right, what do you got here for us, bud? I don't think Rocket Barrel is. It could be Rocket Barrel. What else could it be? It's something you combine with guitar.
I really-
Which
This really feels like Rocket
Could
Barrel.
be Rocket Barrel, or it could be Spring, actually.
It's
Rocket.
everything.
Spring would also make a lot of sense.
So now we know for a fact that the one Diddy and Kong's path will lead to Peanuts somewhere.
Right. We don't have to worry about
which makes sense. We always knew that Peanuts had to refer to Key 1 in some capacity. Which also means that Aztec Diddy Metal is 100% guaranteed, not Key 3.
Yep. I think we already knew that because it wasn't... Yeah. Oh, I guess... Locked it in, more or less, but it's pretty likely.
Yeah, it theoretically, until... It was likely, but theoretically until now, it could have been a scenario where it was like... Rocket Barrel was to one Diddy and Kong's, right. and then... Yeah. Or some combination.
Gross.
It would have been bad combinations only, yeah.
So we now need to make a Rocket Barrel path to Key 8 and Kong somehow, which is a little weird. I have no idea how that happens. Could be like upper cabin seems horrendous. Main aisle.
Oh no! Oh god! Cabins to Kongs. That's what it is, isn't it? It's one of the cabins. It's one of the cabins. It's why guitars to Kongs too.
Could be lower cabin. Yeah, that would make sense. Main aisle is also of interest. That could well be our.
Yeah.
Could well be another.
Oranges are on main aisle, is my opinion.
It is indeed.
We're gonna get Shockwave. Shockwave will find us oranges on main aisles, and then peanuts on one of the dirts. On the center, the beanstalk center dirt, will be peanuts, and then you'll be able to go to cabins and get gosh. Wait, what?
You got Linky there?
5-door ship Lanky is tiny.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Then trombone is our Aztec metal? Aztec Diddy metal?
I guess so.
Gotta be right.
Which means...
Hush you. No. Stop that.
I can't not check it, though.
Done it again. The main character is working his way in. Son of a gun.
It's dead, you witch. Stop it. Oh my god, I'm framing that quote.
Okay, so other things we can... Oh, there's a potion here, too. Oh, there's our trombone. Okay, that's crazy. That's our main aisle hint. Nice.
Whoa. Okay.
So now you might just go get Tiny right now and go back to Galleon, but it's also kind of tempting to go to Aztec. Well, JimJam hasn't read the Aztec metal hint for Key 3. Or no, he hasn't read the Aztec Diddy metal hint, I think. I think whatever's in Factory Lobby, it was... Wait, which Aztec metal hint was that? Was that the Key 3 hint or the Diddy metal hint? Because those are different things, which is kind of important. I think Aztec Diddy metal is a really tempting dive.
Chat, Rabbit's not dead. We've already confirmed that the Rabbit race would have Feather in this case to help get Chunky from Japes. And we wouldn't need anything for anything else.
Look, I'm afraid to inform you that the Rabbit is in big trouble here because I feel like there's a better spot for that Feather, which would be in the cabin area.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Big trouble. It doesn't have to be. Maybe the Rabbit has, like, bongos or something just to, like, ruin our lives.
That would be very funny, actually.
Alright, well, easy to skip Peanut for Key 1 here, which I think I kind of agree with. Just kind of agree with. I feel like there's no need to skip Peanut because you know you're going to get it anyway. And I think it also makes sense to go get Tiny right now, but... Yeah, Charles, they're both prioritizing Key 1 first, so maybe I know nothing. That's cool. I love that for me.
I think maybe they wanna look into caves or how much caves cost.
Well, no, I'm stupid because Peanuts is in Forest anyway, so just Forest is just a better trip in like all worlds. But you need Linky too. Alright, I'm an idiot. Alright, great. My brain turned off. My eyes turned on, but my brain turned off. This is bad. We gotta get both of these working overdrive. I got cooked. I'm all here. No!
I'm not cooked, T-Crow. What do you mean it's vines?
Oh, sure. I mean, that's not that weird. You just take it to training grounds.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be, right? But now that opens up something else.
Sure. I mean, whatever. I'm still not super worried about it. You know this is going to be Peanuts in the end, because Peanut locks Key 1, Peanut locks a Kong, and it's path to DK so like, whatever this is, you just chase vines into training grounds, exactly like JimJam's doing. We're chilling here, I think. We can
Training
start...
grounds and then Galleon.
Yeah.
It could be the Galleon Splat too. If it's not, here you go, Galleon.
How expensive was factory? Did anyone catch that? Because it could also just be factory.
19 golden bananas.
That's kind of doable. Alright, well, we got a potion here anyway. We're good.
There is a potion here.
And it's red. And it's peanuts. Life is good.
Okay. Alright, fine. Just one step removed.
Keep it simple, keep it simple. Yeah, it was a little spooky, but we made it work. And then these main aisle hints are... These path hints are crazy, because there's like 2 options for like every single hint. You have to pick the right one every time. There's a main aisle hint for Kongs, but that is not your peanut.
This does let JimJam see this Cranky, because he hadn't been back here for this yet, so...
If he doesn't come back here at some point, then he's just gonna blow up. So, like, there's still no rush, right? It's only critical until you... It's not critical until you have Chunky.
True.
But, like, if he just, like, forgot the training grounds the whole time, yeah, he was gonna be in major trouble, but, like, that's not that likely. It's possible he put it off for too long, which I think he probably did, but it's fine. Works on the watch. You end up here no matter what. Oh, there's actually another potion here.
Wait, what's this?
Crazy
what's
style.
This?
It's Red Slam. Okay. Sure.
Uh-oh.
No. Nobody panic. Shockwave is like a pretty known quantity here. I don't think we really need to worry about this one at all. Except for maybe T8. Okay, hang on. No, because diving's a known quantity. T1, DK4, Kong.
Cranky Diddy is Way of the Horde. That was Pineapple. I think that pretty much locks in our Mushroom Inside to 8 path to be the chunky Pineapple shooting, right?
Oh, it's 30 to get into. It's 30 to get into caves to get Linky, which is our third Kong. This is toxic. This seed hates the believers. This is disastrous.
Believers, you're made to suffer. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, cough up your points. Put the points in the bag.
Yeah, give him over. Give him over.
You just got robbed. Oh my god.
Especially because our next available level is factory, and you want those GBs. So these runners are both gonna just like do that forever. Also, I mean, you should be doing Aztec Diddy Metal at this point, right? Like you just should.
I was Cranky Diddy. That was Pineapple, right?
Pineapple.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. The giant mushroom inside is pretty much a hint that goes to 8 is pretty much confirmed to be the chunky pineapple shooting game.
Feeling pretty good about that. I
Yeah.
feel like Aztec Diddy Metal was like a pretty good dive right now. Am I crazy? Because I feel like that could...
you know what?
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I am crazy. It doesn't matter because you don't need to get whatever that metal is until you're ready to go into caves. Because it's probably like a bongos to get you a Linky in caves. Because you can get tiny as soon as you get Linky, and then you can get... Well, I mean, it could just be feather, which would make it terrible. So like, it's kind of a crapshoot. Tough call.
We are
very tight
basically
race,
on top of each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a very linear seed so far. I feel like all the right choices have been fairly straightforward, even if I missed like 2/3 of them. Once they go in the right direction, it's like, oh yes, of course they're going in the right direction because they're going in that direction. It must be the right direction.
They have 1 GB of difference between each other, like including blueprints. And JimJam got into factory slightly earlier, so that's all this is. Like it's like a little bit of trade off, and that's it.
Kind of like their positions. I mean, if I were in their positions, I'd be feeling pretty good about what I've done so far. Feels like it's all working out. Nothing too spicy, and all you can do is just step on the gas.
Keep pushing, keep going, don't stop.
Dungeon's the difference. I mean, Charles also did stuff like the Thorn Barn bonus barrel. He's bought an extra potion off, or he's bought an extra GB off Ranking Forest. I don't know what JimJam did that's different, but he did Charles did like a Aztec 5-door temple.
JimJam did Donkey's 5-door temple, and Charles did not, which is why JimJam has one extra donkey blueprint that Charles does not have.
I thought that was the other way around. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? No, I'm not crazy because there's a blueprint and Charles has more blueprints. I'm not crazy.
No, JimJam has. Oh no, you're right. Wait. But JimJam definitely did that.
I will not be gaslit. Chat, just start counting.
Chat, just count. It's fine. It's fine. Just ignore us. Just count.
We don't need to be wrong. We can all be right if we just count. Boom. 1 1 2 2. 343.
How much do you believe
5,
chat's
9, 6,
counting
6,
would
7, 7,
improve?
7. Oh, we hit triples. We hit triple 7. We got our jackpot. Oh.
Poggies! How much do you think chat's counting would improve if you said that you would time out for like 24 hours? The person that breaks the chain.
Enjoy the cage. You get a week. Goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. Put him in the cage. Bam. Next season,
no,
that's going in my suggestions box for next season.
You would get somebody stirring the pot trying to like blow up. That's a second cabins area Kongs, and that's kind of scary. I mean, I think it increases the odds of like a splat being good, which is kind of good for you, I think. But
I agree. Ooh. I also do not hate Charles doing this check at all. It's not that slow, and we know that guitar and charge are both like horde of a second cabins area to Kongs. Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's what we just saw. I was like, oh god.
Oh no.
That's kind of spooky. How did Charles get ahead? He entered factory later. Is the man just fast?
Did Charles not do counting? He didn't do counting, right?
Oh, maybe he didn't. That makes sense too.
He also didn't do the spring minigame.
Oh, okay, fair enough. No, they both did counting. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah, because
there's okay. Featherbow.
There's our one potion already. It's Feather. That's pretty nice.
Okay.
Cool. I mean, I suppose if we did that first, we probably skip this, but it's alright. I'm pretty sure this minigame is dead. That looks dead to me. Can't really pull the power hut lever, but DK nans don't suck. Yeah, so that pretty much guarantees it's a cabins area item on AztecDetour, right? That is a funky way to hoard.
You know, this seed really could have punch in that Aztec shop, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's punch or
I'm really not seeing a reason why we need punch as of yet.
Alright. Sniper, blast locked, and storage. I'm not buying the stock. I'm selling on sniper. We have no hint for blast or storage, so I'm not really feeling like that makes a lot of sense yet. And we've seen tree sniping too, which is like the one we can do. I suppose we've seen it. JimJam, check that.
I mean, we have key 6 and key 7. If Blast brings us up to Helm Lobby, there is another sniper check we can do, actually.
I'm still selling. Alright, well, there's our feather hint. And we have a tiny phase. Okay, that's really weird. Huh.
Okay.
So much for a mini theory that I think was uttered at some point. And a ChunkyCarol hint. Oh, wow.
Feather to Chunky? Oh no!
it's Feather to Chunky and to ChunkyCarol. That's a good one. Also, we have all the guns.
Yeah.
So we're not even worried about Check Legends. What is this? Ellen? Ah, homing ammo.
Homing ammo.
Love that. Homing ammo enjoyer's up tremendous. I mean, maybe that logically helps. If you get like a factory shop set, maybe that like logically helps you pick out something in the cabins. That's possible. This is getting weird though, but now they can get into caves pretty easily with the trip in the factory. Paying out pretty well for only having 2 Kongs. I mean, I feel like they've both gotten like 10 plus GBs here.
Which they needed. Like, definitely needed.
Had to be done. I mean, you had to be able to get into caves with the 30 GBs with 2 Kongs. Had to be done. There's no other way to do it. You needed to get into caves to get your 3rd Kong. Nice homing ammo. Good one, homing ammo. You rascal. Love that for you. So what are the odds we get Linky? I feel like it's not great, right? We've got Donkey Metal. Caves Donkey Metal.
Let me think about this for a second.
Caves Donkey Metal, the boss. That barrel throwing is doing some serious work there if it's the boss. That'd be a little bit crazy.
Okay, here's my thought process. You're going to see Spring on the Kasplat in cabins area, which will let Rocket Barrel and Spring.
Stop. I know what you're trying.
Do upper cabin.
Right. I know what you're trying. I know what you're trying. I'm wise enough to your games. Where's the rabbit? Where is it? I
Triangle
like
in
the
there
Aztec
somewhere.
This is so smart from Charles. Going back to Aztec to get this move and the Oasis Potion.
The metal.
And the Oasis Potion.
I agree with you.
At the same time. Get both of these, and then you know you're all set going into caves. This improves your odds of getting Linky out of caves by like 1,000,000,000%, because this could well be your bongos, which would just blow open caves and you're good to go. Because at this point,
bongos,
Charles,
it could be bongos, it could be oranges. It could be oranges, right?
So the other thing you're gonna be a little bit careful of is that you have everything you need for all of your other Kongs. So there's 2 things in cabins, which is a little bit spooky. You're probably gonna get something good off this metal, right? And then maybe you have to do a cabins check to get the other thing, and then you would get Linky. So like maybe you have to do, maybe you have to get oranges and then do lower cabin, and then you get like bongos there.
Saxophone here on the saxophone on Vulture Race to fulfill the Rocket Barrel to 8 path.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense too. That's actually like a crazy pull if he pulls it here. Because, like, I have no idea how you ever get to this if it's not hinted.
Saxophone or triangle, either one, right? Or I guess, theoretically, it could be, like, a balloon or monkey port. But...
Japes Tiny Metal goes crazy style, but you're going to have Tiny when you next go to Japes, because you're gonna get Tiny the next time you go to Japes. Hopefully. Yeah, so JimJam is pretty much betting it all on being able to get Linky right now, which is definitely not a given. He's pushing for the metal really hard here.
Monkey port. Okay, that's 8. That's probably just access up to top of a helm.
Presumably. That'd make a lot of sense. This is a big gamble for JimJam. If he can't get Linky here, it's a really big problem for him.
I agree.
Because he would have lost a lot of time. It's basically just like a blind trip into caves that turned into nothing. Like, he has to hit something here. It's entirely possible he, like, finds the cabins chain and it, like, chains together pretty nicely for DK moves. Like, maybe there's something you can skip here somehow. Like, if you, like, manage to skip... I don't know, like... I'm not sure what it would be. Because I think Bongos feels pretty likely to be locking Linky at this point.
Simian Spring. I told you. I told you.
Wait.
It's upper cabin. It's upper cabin.
No, because Strong Kong was also spring locked, so I'm thinking it's the Igloo now.
But Igloo's not in cabins area.
Well, yeah, you get Bongos in cabins area, and then you take it, and then you find Linky. Because Linky is never pathed.
But there are 2 cabins to get.
Oh, son of a... Come on, man! you gotta be kidding me.
No.
She can't keep getting away with it.
The problem with that one is it's owl race. It's owl race. It's not rabbit race. It's not the rabbit.
But that's a push to. That's a push to force and not Aztec. So no.
It's 100% owl race. I just wanted to engage chat because the second I got excited about it, everyone in chat immediately went into feral anger mode.
Okay, team. The Splat didn't have anything, so it's got to be the blast course.
Right.
Well, no, wait.
No. Okay, so here's the path, right? Spring
it's upper
from
cabin.
AztecDetour Metal gives you upper cabin access. You get a move from upper cabin. The move in upper cabin gives you another move in there to help like oranges maybe to do lower cabin. That one gives you bongos. Bongos gives you Linky.
Oh, this is really gonna hurt.
That's my answer.
This is the disaster scenario for JimJam. He can't do it. He doesn't have spring.
I agree with your answer. Yes.
So
he needs to go back to Aztec.
He's just gonna go back to Aztec. It's kind of just a wasted trip here. I mean, it's not necessarily wasted in that you're getting density, and you'll know like exactly where to run after the fact. But he's not walking out of this place with anything useful. Also, there's a potion on Funky again. Use Tiny Metal, or use Tiny Funky, which could be a Helm instrument at best, I think.
Yes, I agree.
Which I don't even know if that fits anymore, but it seems okay.
We're missing Mini Monkey. That's really our pain point here, I think.
Well, okay, maybe Mini Monkey is on one of the 4 chunky potions or something. I don't know. 3 chunky potions?
Right, exactly.
There's a lot of options.
Because here's the thing, right? For chunky phase, we know that one of them is just on that shop that we need to go back for, and the other one is behind Feather somewhere, which is probably just Japes Tiny Metal, right? So that one's probably solved. Not guaranteed, but probably.
Like that.
Then we already know Diddy phase is done. We have a couple different leads to 8, one for Owl Race and one for Inside Giant Mushroom Insides. Those are probably just our instruments. So we're in a spot where it's like, if we find Mini Monkey, the seed might just be over.
JimJam getting the bad news. It is not going to be on the blast course. I mean, I really hope he doesn't stick around and try and check the boss. He's got better things to do than this.
Yeah.
That would be.
He's gonna get this medal.
Yeah, I guess you have to get the medal.
That's the only reason he's still here. Yeah.
Even still, it's kind of a stretch. The medal is. Because there's just too many comms. There's too many. Oh, you know what? Maybe he hasn't seen. Did he see Chunky? I don't know if he looked at the Lowlands bonus barrel. I know Charles did. I don't know if JimJam did. If JimJam doesn't know where Chunky is, he might be trying to like convert into mini monkeys. Oh no, because you have a tiny Carol and you can't convert into mini monkey. For like
orange throwing. I mean, did I say it or did I say it? It's spring gives you orange. Orange does lower cabin. Lower cabin gives you bongos. Bongos gives you Linky.
Oh my god.
This is what I said.
That's so mean. That's so mean.
The thing is, when I'm not memeing about rabbits, I'm actually pretty decent at this solving thing.
That's really good for JimJam though. He can maybe if we're lucky, there's no purple cloud trap here, and you're good to go. I don't know if he didn't check it. So if there's no purple here, then he actually might get away with it.
That's true.
If he goes to check lower cabin.
If he goes to check that, I'm not seeing an orange or purple.
I'm not seeing purple.
Oh no over there.
It's the last one in the corner. Oh man. Is perfect moves from Charles. Absolute chess match. It's not doomed. He's just lost a fair chunk of time because he's gonna have to go back to Aztec to piece this one together. Bongos, and there's a couple bongos options here too. So it could be this cabin. It could be rotating cabin.
I'm of the opinion that it's not this one. I'm of the opinion, although no, it doesn't have to be because diving it.
Homie was just purchased. It's entirely possible.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be strong combo.
Also, with Homie enjoyers, the check is so fast. Just do it. Just do it. It's fine.
Yeah, I agree.
If you miss, just don't miss. That's what the Homie ammo's for. Come on. And yeah, Charles is gonna step on the gas here. Like, what else is he gonna do? What was that? Cave shops key 8?
Cave shops at 8, so that's the tiny potion.
Interesting. So that's probably that just has to be a helm instrument, right? Or
helm instrument or like a helm pad thing. Maybe it's not monkey port. Maybe it's like a different move.
Oh, you know what? It might be pineapple for pineapple might be way the horde for a helmet beam. And then your mushroom interior is O-stand locked or something.
True.
And then you buy this O-stand here. Like I feel like we're running out of room for this stuff because we need.
Jamothy is doing the right thing for the play he made and checking this particular check to see. Unfortunately, he's going to quickly learn that he cannot cheese it, which is a little unfortunate.
You can shockwave that guy, but purple guy in the corner. We hate purple. All my homies hate purple.
All my fellas.
I'm afraid that one's gone over my head.
Oh, it's just a meme song. Don't worry about it.
Love me a good meme song. Oh, check the boss too. Oh, at least it's cheap.
Checking the boss. Yeah.
You didn't have to reach for this one, but yeah, this is gonna just be a. This is gonna be brutal. Whoa, okay. Every purple name in chat is going after you.
Yeah.
Hang on. Whoa. Whoa, peace offering. Purple's pretty cool, all right. No, we're not starting a color war here. Wait, it's not this cabin? It's the Igloo. Okay. It is the Igloo. Yeah. I knew it all along. It's the Igloo. I knew it all along.
I was hyping you up, man.
Yes.
I was saying it's Igloo. It's just the thing. I was agreeing with you, and you were going out of your way to not.
You're out here trying to insert the.
You gotta believe.
All right,
you gotta believe.
Now we gotta fight. You're out here trying to insert the rabbit into the seed, and so I'm just assuming the worst.
Wow, you're not wrong, but that's.
maybe that's on me, but I'm gonna blame you anyway. How about that? All right, JimJam, back to Aztec for JimJam. He's got his way of the horde he can do, so he'll be right as rain in a moment. He'll get his spring, and that should sort of clarify things pretty quickly. The question is does he also check the vulture for
yeah.
monkey port? That's a little spicy.
Yeah. And is monkey port even required? It probably is the answer, but I don't know if it's the right way up. We haven't seen it.
It feels really good to track that.
Someone in chat is telling me that we saw balloon for helm, but I didn't see that. So maybe it's not required.
It's balloon for helm? Well, okay, we have so many solo key 8 hints that like we can
Yeah.
we can place a balloon pretty easily.
Here's a real question, by the way. Next season, do we need a special occurrence in terms of points betting for 0 Kongs before the allotted time? Because not only have our runners not found all the Kongs, they found none of them. We've got an hour in the seed with exactly 0 Kongs found.
Man, that's brutal, but I mean, I feel like this seed is gonna just kick the afterburners as soon as you get Linky. So you get Linky, you get Tiny, you get Chunky, and the seed just explodes from there, right?
I fully agree. You go buy all those potions, and then you see if you're still in trouble at that point, right? You buy all those potions, you do Owl Race, you do the pineapple mini game, you do all the medals in Aztec, probably starting with Chunky's medal because of the way Pineapple's hinted, to see if it's just key 3 on that one, and then from there, and after buying all those potions and doing all those checks, you just see if you're still in trouble, and if you aren't, then you win the game, and if you are, then you go and get more hints, right? Like it's not really that complicated.
Thank the Lord we got all those rainbow coins, because it's gonna be so annoying to buy all these chunky potions, and you don't know which ones. You know the Aztec one, but that's about all you know. Tiny's gotta buy one, and then you gotta buy 3. One in Japes, one in Isles, one in Aztec. And the Aztec one is definitely important, but the rest is.
The one good news for JimJam was that he did like half of the Diddy medal when he was here earlier, so he didn't have to do that much work to do it. On the other hand, why he's not running immediately back to caves and he's still doing things here is a little confusing to me.
What else might he be thinking of? Is he chasing Strong Kong, maybe? No. Chasing the boss? Okay, the boss is crazy.
The boss? Oh, is he checking the boss to see if key 3's here?
He's fishing for key 3.
That's a little crazy. That's a little crazy.
I mean, if he gets it, he saves a trip, right? There's a lot of foolish Aztec.
Maybe he thinks Charles is just that. He is that good, but maybe he thinks Charles is so good that like he won't make the mistake of doing the wrong ordering, and so he's just like, I gotta take a crack at this and see if I can get a little bit of time back, right?
Linky acquired. I mean, yeah, it's entirely reasonable you get all the medals and then check the boss, as opposed to doing the other way around. Also, it's kind of crazy to check the boss because there's just like a 60% chance you can't even do it because it's for the wrong Kong. No dice. Shops Japes. So that's our Japes Cranky Chunky potion.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. We fit our balloon into the seed pretty easily. No problemo. Also, at 40 GBs, you can get into all your levels. I guess Caves is the most expensive at 30. Wow. So the port appears to be bait. I don't think we have any reason for that, and I don't think anything else is lined up for it. So we can just kind of throw that one in the mud. And Charles is just basically just going to beeline his family and be kind of cruising, I think.
Yeah, I think we're gonna find one instrument on Owl Race. We're gonna, which answers our Great Way of the Horde. We're gonna find another instrument on the pineapple shooting inside the giant mushroom, and that will answer that part of it.
No.
Which answers Pineapple Way of the Horde, and then key 3 will just be on one of the medals inside Aztec, and that's it.
And then we need to, well, you say that's it. There's still one more question mark. Once we get, we have our feather, right? Where is that ChunkyCarol that's feather? ChunkyCarol move that's feather on? Is that Japes Tiny Metal?
It's Japes, hinted Japes Tiny Metal.
Japes Tiny Metal. And then we buy one of them off Aztec. I'm just trying to solve ChunkyCarol, so we're all square here.
Yeah.
We buy Punch or Gorilla Gun on Aztec Chunky Cranky, and then the other one is on Japes Tiny Metal with John.
Yeah.
We're good. Where's Mini?
So right now it's just Mini's the issue, but the thing is we have 3 other outstanding potions that aren't the balloon one that just got hinted to tell us where Mini is, and so it's like
2, actually, I'm afraid. The Cave Shop one is probably not Mini. Or actually, I think we're just down to 1. I think it's just the Isles Chunky Shop. That's all that we care about. Like,
true. Also, the Cave Shop is the top key 8. Wait a minute.
Aztec Chunky is definitely a chunky move. Japes Chunky is balloon. Cave's Tiny is something for key 8. That leaves only Isles Chunky for something, for our theoretical mini monkey. It would need to be exactly Isles Chunky.
Okay.
And I don't think there's any other potion we've seen on a shop. It's possible. I mean, that's not even that outrageous. Pretty good odds, I would even wager. But
yeah,
might be the best we get. We do get a look at a feather hint in Japes. I think there's still a hint door. Well, we get either. There's at least one hint between the peanut door and the feathered door. So, and you can you do Japes Tiny Metal right now? I think you can with feather and coconut.
Yeah.
You definitely do it.
Feather coconut is sufficient.
Feather coconut peanut actually, but Yeah, Charles is scooping him up. He knows his stuff. I would certainly not call this over, but Charles definitely has a pretty significant lead at the moment. JimJam is basically just going to fly through the cabins check and then be basically chasing Charles like a couple checks behind.
We really want JimJam to solve the where Donkey is the way we did, but he's going to do every other one the same one Charles did and not immediately get it.
If he hasn't seen Chunky, that's also a big problem because that kind of turns into a mess of you might want to go fish up Mini Monkey before going back to Japes, which might lead you to like try some random level. Like it might lead you to run around and buy a bunch of stuff with well, no. It might lead you back to like Cave's Tiny Monkey before going to Japes, which definitely is not right. If Charles, you know what, seeing Charles randomly charge, it just warms my heart. And it's not because like he's suffering, it's because I do exactly the same thing constantly.
Yeah.
And it's like, ah, oh, man, he's one of us. He's one of us. He's just like me. And here you go, check all your cabins checks. There's no Linky to be had here. He's in an Igloo. Alright, so what is this potion? This is our balloon, right?
Balloon. Yeah.
Yay.
Also, all Kongs at 1 hour 6 minutes after 0 Kong at 1 hour.
That's really funny. I mean, the believers are just that's just diabolical.
Yep. And frankly, if what we're thinking about Mini Monkey is right, this seed is essentially just super giga fast too, despite this fact.
Find your Mini Monkey and you're done. Right? That's the last thing that's like really scary. Is there a world where it's Mini Monkey on Japes Tiny Metal? I think that world definitely exists. No, because then Peanut would be on the path to it, and Peanut is not, so never mind.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Nope. World does not exist. The world exists. It was a quantum world that existed briefly for all of 5 seconds in my head, and then got immediately thrown, obliterated, cast into the void. No longer real. And on that bombshell, back to the clearing out Japes, I suppose. I mean, now JimJam, he chases the Kong train, goes to grab Linky, or goes to grab Tiny, rather. I think there's anything else worth doing.
Little King seems convinced that Pineapple Way of the Horde is going to be for Key 3 and Aztec and not for Key 8 and Insides. But I feel like Insides is more restrictive.
Makes sense.
In a way, because there's just not that many checks. I actually think it's just for both, if I'm being honest with you. But
it also could just be. It could also just be the tiny slam switch, and you don't need anything at all. Isn't that crazy? I think that's entirely possible.
It's possible, yeah.
Opening the treasure room. I'm not sure about this one for JimJam. Like, what are you doing in there? I mean, the tower doesn't seem that great.
Caves Funky is surely O stand. Oh, yeah, we do have a Caves Funky potion to 8, and we need another thing for 8. So.
Forest. Maybe. Yeah, balloon turned up. So yeah, I mean, we gotta fit one more move in there. That's pretty reasonable. Pretty easy.
What was Actually, you know what? No, just kidding.
Well.
Hey, Caves Funky is Twirl.
Oh.
To be able to give you Grape for 8.
We are out of logic move. We're out of logic Twirl for Grape. So that's bait somewhere.
That's on Caves Funky.
Remember like an hour ago when I was like, yeah, we gotta note that one down. We gotta note down there's a bait Twirl out there. So we did not know, or I did note it down, but I didn't read it. That's the other classic. Forgetting to write something down is classic number 1. Classic number 2 is not reading what you wrote down.
Yep. Writing it down, forgetting it anyway.
Did JimJam go in the wrong door? Oh my god, man. That's worse than failing a blast course.
JimJam, watch out.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal, man. Alright, all good. Off we go. Bang.
Off to Japes.
Charles is basically finishing up his Japes. He's gonna scoop up his Tiny Metal somewhere in here, I think.
Yes.
He's got 5 to go,
40,
right?
He has 45. Yeah, and just wants the 5 in front of the hive.
I think he has to get these 5. It seems like.
Yep. I believe it's required, yes.
And a hint for the road. Why not? Maybe this is good.
Japes shops to 8 for balloon. Yep. There's primate punch as predicted.
All right. Life is good. Update the notes. There's punch. So punch.
This right now, this will decide the seed, in my opinion. If this is Mini Monkey back here on this potion, which has a really high opportunity to be, given that we know essentially where Twirl, Sax, and Gone and Triangle have to be, it's basically over. It's Mini Monkey.
Bang!
All right,
there it is. That's a huge pull for Charles. He's gonna just fucking start flying. Off we go.
Yeah, I've been very good, and I've not been saying it this entire time, especially because we haven't had a Kong before an hour. But this seed was a jet disguised as something horrible, because like genuinely, it's just a jet.
It do be like that. It do be like that. And these kinds of jets, I mean, the most important thing in a jet seed is sequencing and making sure you're going to the right levels in the right order. And I feel like Charles has done that excellently. The dive into Aztec before going to caves, even though caves look really important to get Linky, that quick detour into Aztec to ensure that he had everything he could possibly find for bringing Kongs, it paid off in spades.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I don't think that there's anything that really separates these two, like some small decisions that give GBs here or gives progression speed there, like between them. But the real difference that really sets these two apart right now is just, did you go to Aztec first and get Spring? And JimJam bet it all on, there's something else first, that will be something else, we don't need to do that. Maybe he was thinking Aztec Metal was key 3 and didn't solve that. It couldn't be it. Maybe, who knows? We'll get to talk to him afterwards. But that's the big difference. Charles went to Aztec and got Spring before going into caves, and it let him just solve for everything. And JimJam went to caves first and had to go back out and back in, and that really cost him. That's really the only time.
Zoom. There's still room for curveballs in the seed. It just feels like we got a pretty good feel for where everything is at this point. I think. We don't know which Aztec metal it is. You can lose a lot of time on an Aztec metal if you pick the wrong one.
That's true.
You could end up climbing trees with Linky. Good one.
I just don't think there's enough time to be lost there between the two of them at this point to make up for that mistake.
Completely agree. Tiny metal is pretty fast too. Working on this. Chunky metal is really fast. I don't think Linky metal is too bad. With Grape, it seems fun. You're not going to like the Llama Temple, which is like the biggest trove of balloons, but so be it.
And honestly, like the only thing you could hope for, which would be like a Twirl minigame in Helm, is already solved. You just go buy it from the cave shop. So.
Welcome to
yeah, we could put Twirl there. I think that seems pretty good to put Twirl there. Is there a world where it's like? It's a 50-50. I think. I think it's either in the cave shop or it's on the owl tree area. I think you don't know which one it is. Or the mushroom interior.
No, owl tree area is locked by Twirl.
Oh, you're right. So it's not that one, but it could be the mushroom interior.
It could be mushroom interior.
I think it's a 50-50
yes,
still.
Twirl could be mushroom interior, and then it could just be like triangle on the shop there. That does work theoretically.
Because the guaranteed thing is in forest, I think you are going mushroom interior first.
I agree with that statement, yes.
And just seeing if you find Twirl, and if you find Twirl, then it's like, I'll just go to caves later. Just buy up every potion you can here. This is probably going to be Gorilla Gun. This better be Gorilla Gun. He's poor! Point left, poor!
How are you poor in this seed? Do you know how many rainbow coins you found?
He only found 4? And it's because you had to buy like a billion things with Chunky.
Yeah. I mean, fortunately, there are just 3 inside the tiny temple right here. And he gets to... I mean, there's a couple outside, too. There's one just outside you can get right now. But since you're here anyway, you might as well just get the, like, the 25 chunky CBs that are here.
Yeah, this is what makes the chunky metal so fast. It's just a gigantic pile of goodies here. Is that enough? It is enough. But...
it's not this one.
But it's not enough.
I was right! And Little King was wrong!
Everyone point left, haha. We're not going to point out that you were wrong about the rap the whole time.
No,
that would be rude. That would be rude. We're not doing that. Oh, we're
You can do it. It's fine. I've told people before.
That would be just toxic. I mean, I'm above being toxic and pointing out that you were wrong.
And surely no part of that would be that doing so would invite you to any number of things about your reads on the speed.
I mean, it would be ridiculous of me because that would just open the floodgates to getting clapped back with the force of 1,000 suns. I would never just note down that you were perhaps shoehorning in a rabbit for no reason. Perhaps. Allegedly, the jury's out on that one.
I was very good about this seed. I only gave myself hype where it needed to be, and then I gave myself one little piece of hope in a sneaky way to get you, and then the jury's out. 12 rabbits.
I will say the hints were definitely trying to sneak our way in there. It was like a backdoor trombone, a surprise grape. It was like, all right, you. Oh, the jury has finished convening and found her guilty. Oh. It's not me. Jury, your peers just gotcha. Unlucky.
My peers? The only peers I have are 12 rabbits on the jury, and they would never convict me. The sentence is watching the rabbit explode.
Is there a rebuttal from the prosecution?
I'd like to remind everyone that watching the rabbit explode is just more feeding to the ancient ritual that summoning the Dark One.
We can't be doing that, can we?
He gives his life. He gives his life freely.
Punch been found? Yeah, Punch is bought in Aztec, so we are.
Gone is bought in Aztec. Punch is on Japes Tiny Metal, which is what JimJam's about to get right here.
Punch was hinted away the Horde Japes Tiny Metal, which JimJam will have in a moment, and life is good, and he will be off to the races, but he's off to the races a little bit late. Very funny balloon hint.
Bunthulu. Okay, alright, you know what? That gives me a really interesting idea. So you've heard of Bunnicula, and you've heard of Bunthulu. But what is your favorite chat and YouTube watchers at home? This is my question for you this time. What is your favorite possible rabbit themed ancient evil,
Is there a world where JimJam just goes runner, picks everything exactly correct and wins? Like, he could save a lot of time by picking Linky Metal. That was Charles' last location.
The thing is, Charles has nothing else to do, right?
Well, I mean, it's this 50-50 here between, like, if Caves just gives you Twirl, then you could save time by just going to force.
That's true.
So there's time left on the table here, but I think Charles still has a big enough lead that it wouldn't be enough, even if JimJam went runner, perfecto, close it out.
Oh my god, the answers here are great. The hair of Inaba, the king in yellow fur.
You definitely needed this one, alright.
Bigfoot is secretly an enormous Angora rabbit.
Alright, no way around this triangle. You had to go back to Caves.
Yeah.
So that leaves our Sax in the yellow tree area, I believe. Probably on the yellow race.
I agree with that
statement. Then that's
I think that ends our seed, yep.
And I suppose you can get Twirl if you are scared of the Twirl minigame in Helm. How scared are you?
Bunyarlothep? Dude, I think Bunyarlothep might be great.
Good job. Great googly moogly.
Great googly moogly.
Alright, is Charles scared of the Twirl minigame in Helm? Seems not. That's one way to level the playing field, is if there's a Twirl minigame in Helm and it throws everybody into a panic. Just
that would be very funny.
It's basically just like throwing a grenade into the seed for no reason. Because like it's not that scary, but like it would absolutely scare the daylights out of these guys, because like in a 1v1 race, your opponent always has the item. Your opponent always has the item, and you never have it.
They already had it, right?
They've had it the whole time. It was in a super obvious location. It was hinted. It was hinted, for goodness sake. They always have it here. And you're panicking. I think even if it's bad, I think Charles will still pick it up. It looks like JimJam still has a ways to go to get to 64, which is, I think, our bottleneck now. With Charles looking like he's got 13?
6, 8, 10, 13. He's exactly 64.
He's exactly perfect 64. I mean, just flawless. He gets his whatever here, and he's off to the races. He's not even going to look at his hint door, I don't think. And then
I mean, no. Why would you?
Yeah,
the thing is, the fear is, oh no, Owl Race would give you some other potion that sends you off in the race. But the only other potion that could be would be literally O-stand, because we have every other single one. And if it's O-stand here, you just run and do every other O-stand check and hope you get the right ones.
Pretty much.
And frankly, you at that point you would just start with giant mushroom insides, because it's hinted to 8, even though we think it's Twirl somewhere, right? So like, yeah.
I've seen a fair chunk of the O-stand checks too. Llama Temple's dead.
Yeah.
I've seen the Japes one. Well, I guess the painting room is open, but no, it can't be painting room.
If this is O-stand, then it's just Sax inside the mushroom, and then what you're doing is you just say Twirl is somewhere unhinted, and you don't care.
God, we called this a jet, but we almost got every move. What the heck?
I know. It's both.
It's crazy. Just everything just played nice.
All the moves got handed out, and the real thing that was kind of like locked away and hidden was the Kongs. The Kongs required just about every move in the game to be able to get to each other. So,
is that allowed for things to work out like this? What's going on here?
I'll check my notes. Checking VAR. New York says it's allowed.
Oh, you went to New York for that one? Oh my. We all know they're paid off by the vending companies. Like, come on.
It's true. They're so bought and paid for. It's unreal. Anyway, Saxophone was just there. This will be approximate. This will be a sub 130 for Charles. It'll be like very close though. Something like a 129-ish, and then like 129.45, maybe just over 130. We'll see how it goes. Depends on how long it takes to dump all this stuff. And JimJam is not going to be far behind. He's unfortunately, he wants a few more GBs. What's his GB count at? 46 plus 7, 10, 13. So he's at 60 right now. He needs 4 more, plus he needs to hit key 3, and then he needs to go do the Owl Race and buy from the cave shop. He's like 5 minutes behind, and that's about it.
Can you believe the seed came down to 1 purple claptrap?
Yeah.
Because
that's the other thing too, right? If JimJam doesn't if there's not a purple claptrap in there, the fact that even though it was the last part of caves that JimJam went to, he still would have saved time over Charles at that point, and it would have been.
You would have skipped the upper cabin that blocked him.
Yeah, and it's
worked.
It would have been very, 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 very good. So
crazy.
You cannot kill purple claptraps with shockwave, or red claptraps with shockwave, but red claptraps you can shoot with your gun. So the only enemy that poses a existential problem to requiring oranges inside that one, like hard requiring, is the purple claptrap. So that's what you go look for in that area. Actually, honestly,
can we get a Twirl minigame?
I kind of feel like...
Can we get a Twirl minigame for the culture?
Yeah, can we get a Twirl minigame for the culture and make it funny?
That'd be awful. That would be so annoying. Oh, man.
No, not happening.
It wouldn't have been enough, but it would have been just righteously annoying if it were.
As it stands right now, I kind of feel like Charles is going to be finishing up Cave Rule by the time that JimJam gets to Helm, which is kind of bad, actually. I'm just saying that because, like, JimJam doesn't have Key 3 yet. He has to go do the whole of Owl Race. He has to win the 50-50 on which one is the right one. Like, it's not good.
It doesn't look like JimJam's got the Linky metal route squared away. Where's the last 10 for him? Is it still climbing trees? Has he not climbed trees yet?
He needs to climb trees.
I regret to inform you, you're ready to climb trees, buddy. It's devastating. Nobody likes climbing the trees, but needs must. I suppose we know it's not a empty minigame, but Would have been nice for the culture.
I mean,
the culture will have to wait for another day.
yeah.
Get Rambi Arena. This is huge for the culture. I love Rambi Arena.
Next season, The Rock, what I need from you is I need you to put Rambi and On Guard in the pool.
I don't see why they wouldn't be. I mean, they seem just fine this season. What is this a contentious take? Like
No, yeah, I think it would be cool. Just,
I feel like
just lock away the ability to enter the Rambi or On Guard.
The items.
Yeah. Make them items. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief.
It creates some 2%ers in Helm. It locks a certain access in Japes and in Galleon. Like, I think it's just cool. I think it's cool.
There we go. Finally, somebody.
Tudos wants to shuffle the fly swatter.
Finally,
that's crazy talk. Hold on.
Somebody finally speaking some sense. Blow up. No. 64, no problem. Didn't even have to gamble in Helm. Love that for him.
Yeah, I think Charles finishes before JimJam even gets into Helm.
Speed, big speed. So DK64, TinyCarol, ChunkyCarol in some order. It's D first or last, not sure which.
Yeah, TinyCarol is the only thing that gives me any hesitation. But the fact is that, like, one, JimJam is doing the wrong side of the 50-50. He doesn't he's doing the insides ones as opposed to the potion, looking for one of the 8s. And two, he's not even doing like the
pineapple side of it. Yeah.
Pineapple side, so it's a little bit unfortunate.
Mm. You can't joke about locking random things behind random things because people will take it seriously. Like, they know you're joking and they'll still take it seriously and just run with it. You gotta be careful. It's dangerous. Right? Dangerous speculation.
To prove that point, I was about to say, what if you could lock the mini games where you shoot melons behind getting third melon? You mean best move third melon? I'm so in. Can we have that, The Rock? Can we? Can we?
This is how we end up with items on boulders.
Yeah, there's Twirl, as
Twirl.
predicted. Exactly where it is. Yeah.
Seed?
In a new exciting archipelago update.
Oh jeez. Oh gee. Oh no. Gee. Oh gee. Oh no. Jeez. Oh man.
I want another. Oh man, Rick. I want another cannon firing to be separate for Check of Legends, Rick. Morty, your ideas are bad, Morty.
Don't be ridiculous, Morty.
Oh jeez, Rick. I just really like cannons, Rick.
Just hop in, Morty. It's a season 4 seed. Quick in and out. 90-minute adventure. 3 hours later. Infinite archipelagos. The multiverse. Ah! Cannons be items? I think we've actually discussed that one. So I don't know about that one. Well, you'd be surprised what hasn't been discussed. A lot of things don't really play nice. Some of it's technical, some of it is spite. I'll freely admit.
Speaking of spite,
weird
NPC souls? Shuffle NPC souls?
That's the one I was thinking of as actually being like a weird technical problem. There's a lot of the it's customary to shuffle or to shuffle the enemies, shuffle the enemy types, and shuffling enemy souls and shuffling enemy types, or like the Randomizer is not really. They don't really go together like at all.
Yeah,
it's kind of a problem
about enemy souls, like, because enemy souls, it's just kind of too hard. I'm thinking about, like, you know how we already shuffled or something, right? Like, put me Owl in the pool, give me Rambi in the pool, give me Rabbit in the pool. You know what I mean?
These are like ally
that's what
souls.
I want.
You're trying to like rip the souls out of these animals.
Souls. What
the hell's wrong with you? Oh my god.
Squawks' soul.
You haven't even mentioned the rabbit soul. You're literally pulling the soul out of the rabbit. That's crazy.
I said rabbit already. I'm fine with it. It's okay.
Oh, you're fine with it. All right, yeah, you're fine with it. Yeah, I see how it is. It's not on your head.
If for no other reason than when you pick up the rabbit, I get to see his giant face zooming in on screen.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like the giant main character emoji face zooming in on your screen, like the way that Funky or Cranky or Candy's face comes in.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Every time an insane suggestion like this kind of rolls through the Discord, it just kind of I just have to think, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Charles, give him the hands. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's the 1.
2 more punches.
Boom, bang, boom.
Yeah. JimJam needs to go get triangle from this shop, and then it will be go mode for JimJam. Unfortunately, JimJam won't even be able to begin dumping his blueprints to be able to get in before Charles finishes. He's not even going to make it that far, which is unfortunate.
I don't even think he made the wrong call going to forest first. I feel like it's pretty reasonable to try and win that 50-50. It just so happens that this is the winner. This is faster, or this is a single faster check than trying to clear out the mushroom. I guess we kind of knew which check in the mushroom was, but...
Yeah.
Like, this check in isolation is faster, but in conjunction with knowing you need the owl race.
GG's.
That's a GG's for CharlesJarls, and he wins the series 2-1 and goes on to grand finals. And you will await the winner of losers finals, which will be the winner of the loser semifinals versus JimJam. So he's got a bit to wait. We'll say that.
It's not over for JimJam yet. JimJam does get to play one more series, best of 3, to try and come for the run back.
We're pulling a crew. All right, GG's. Charles, JimJam, welcome.
All right, GG's.
There you go. There you go.
The mental destroyer.
I thought I played that well, so I'm very curious where I lost 10 minutes.
I will tell you, the
decision.
answer is...
One thing.
Yeah, one decision entirely. Charles, before going into caves, went back to Aztec and picked up AztecDetour to get spring, and you did not. You went into caves immediately with an attempt to get that out, and did all of caves and then went back there. That sequencing error cost you a bunch of time, and then... I think the other one that cost you time is Charles went into caves and bought the potion there for 8 and got Saxophone immediately, and then Triangle immediately, and so knew that Saxophone was just on the owl race, whereas you did mushroom inside checks, and on one hand, you should have known which one it was because of Pineapple's way of the horde, and so you lost some time there, but just in general, doing that and getting baited by Twirl is also some time lost.
Basically, you made all the wrong decisions.
That's literally all of it.
And Ash's nest spit roasting you. This is unlucky.
Yeah, I wrote down, I saw AztecDetour and I had, I just wrote that off as key 3. I was like, I'll get that later. And then in terms of which mushroom check it was, I thought that Pineapple could just be for a gun game and Helm, so there's no actual way to know.
Right. I mean, that's technically possible, yeah. I will say, AztecDetour could not have been key 3 because of the hint that pointed towards Peanut being for key 1, Diddy Kong, and Kongs. So Peanut always was required for Diddy's medal, so it couldn't have been It had to be something else.
Yeah, that's a misread by me then. That's fine.
That's a
still think I played this pretty good.
Reading meta logic is always so crazy. But I feel like Charles just has the dream route. So.
Speaking of Charles' dream route, how'd you feel, Charles? How'd it feel?
I feel okay. Some dumb decisions here and there, but overall okay. I mean, I was pretty thorough, but what was it? The caves B-locker was kind of tough if you wasn't thorough, so...
Yeah, your third Kong is logged by 30 GBs and your last level. Yeah, that's just incredible.
Yeah, you were like 2 Kongs for like an hour or something. And then it was just follow your hints.
Worked out pretty nicely, I wager. You get to sit pretty in grand finals, awaiting one of like 4 people. I don't know, somebody's down there. I'm not looking at the bracket. We'll figure it out. If you wanna figure the bracket, you gotta watch more DK64 Randomizer.com.
Yeah, it's Connor. I'm pretty sure that one.
Is it?
Don't spoil.
He's somewhere in there.
It already happened.
Well, yeah, but
Well,
like things happen in a quantum state when you end up at the. I mean, look, somebody might like watch like the full winners final series or something.
yeah.
You never know.
Okay, makes
You
sense.
never know. The YouTube enjoyers are, you know, they're kind of based. They get to watch it on YouTube without having to. Well, they dodge my Eye of Sauron, because if they were in chat trying to start some, I'd be putting them in their place. That's for sure. Sometimes chat gets to put me in my place, but no, I'd win.
It's okay. The majority of the YouTube watchers are Rabbit fans, except for one specific person who shows up in the chat every time to say when the actual race starts, and then roast me whenever I'm on commentary in particular.
You are talking to the one guy that has killed the rabbit in a tournament race on Restream. So
Living the dream, I suppose.
That's true. Well, neither of you it is not over for either of you, obviously. As we mentioned earlier, JimJam, you have another chance to come back up and run back this best of 3 twice. You would need to do it because you need to reset from loser's side in order to get the win. How do you let's assume just for a second, looking past your next opponent, which you obviously don't want to do, but looking past them, let's say you get back up. How do you feel about your chances running back 2 best of 3 series?
dude, I'm just happy I got to steal one game. Charles is the king of season 4. I don't think that's a hot take at all. So the fact that I stole one game, I'm already like proud of myself for that.
I mean, it's just quite the run, that's for sure. Just in general.
For sure.
That said, come on, bro, go all the way. You gotta.
I'm trying.
You choose to. Yeah, just choose to believe.
It's not like I'm throwing on purpose.
Oh my god, that's it! He's throwing for content! He wants to come back and beat Charles 2-0-2-0 with the bracket reset for the hypest possible storyline. That's why he did it!
Yeah,
All right,
obviously.
that's all good.
No. I just need the race mods to step up their game where the 3-hour seeds come on.
Well,
Do it again, you know?
On the other side, Charles, you are now guaranteed top 2 this season. The worst you can do is second place. However, I seem to recall that being true last season before you inevitably fell to Kilvaris. So how are you feeling? Do you think you're going to be able to pull it out this time? Any nerves for ending up possibly 2 times second? Which is honestly the real win, given 2 dose, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better this year. This time I'm coming from winners bracket, so I can end it in one series. So
Get some breathing in.
definitely feeling
That's
better this
true.
time.
There you go. That's all you need. Just a little bit of confidence. Just keep good going. Rolling through in the grands, and we'll see you then. JimJam, we'll see you in the losers bracket whenever that turns up. Losers finals might be a minute. We'll see. We try and start moving things along at the end of the tourney, as we only have so many matches to go. Exciting stuff, that's for sure. And if you want to catch more of it, make sure you're rolling around on DK64 Randomizer.com, Discord.DK64Randomizer.com for all the ongoings in the Discord. You'll catch our events as we post them and schedule stuff. Should be fun. If you're watching on YouTube, based YouTube enjoyers, like, comment, subscribe, as one does.
We appreciate you just as much as the people who watch live. You guys
Indeed.
are awesome.
Yeah, big thanks to our trekking crew tonight. Just Nothing and Moderation Dev. Thanks, guys. You guys are killing it as ever. And Ash, it's been a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
As always, despite the rabbit's best efforts, it did not make a good spade in the seed, unfortunately.
We can't have it every time, or else otherwise, it wouldn't sting quite as much when it happens to people. If it happened to every seed, it would just be a normal part of life. Also, I just saw that.
Yeah, it does happen every seed. This is the main character.
You're right. You're so right, and it's amazing.
Son of a gun. Nevertheless, I've been LaRock. It's been a pleasure for you being on the mic this evening, and we will send y'all off with a good morning.
Morning.
Morning.